You guys, it's been a whole year. A whole freaking year since I graduated. I cannot believe that it's been a whole year already. So 6 months ago, I made a 6 months post-grad update, and I told you guys I was gonna make a 1 year post-grad update and asked you guys to send me questions on Instagram. You guys sent me some good questions, and so I'm going to be answering all your questions as well as just giving you a little update. Y'all sent me a lot of questions on Instagram. Yeah, I'm just gonna start from the top and just go down. So the first question is, what do I love doing in my leisure time? So YouTube. To be honest, this is like a hobby of mine, something that I've been doing on the side for a long time. I've just always loved doing it since I started, and that's honestly what I do in my leisure time. But if you're trying to remove YouTube, because YouTube is basically still work, I just like to walk. I really like walking. Once in a while when I just feel bored, I literally just go out and walk around the city, even at night. I like going to like places that I can learn stuff. So I've been to the Philadelphia Museum. I've been to, there's just like really cool old prison. It's really scary, to be honest, but like the history is so crazy. I just like exploring, you know, just exploring different things in the city, things that are interesting. So yeah, that's honestly what I would say I do in my leisure time. Do I miss college life? OMG, you guys. People have actually asked me this question a lot. No! A big no. Let me tell you something. To be honest with you, what I miss is having my friends around. That's what I miss. I miss my friends. I miss the clubs and stuff like that. But you guys, to be honest, college was honestly a very depressing time of my life. I definitely feel comfortable being out of college. I feel like I was just so swamped all the time that it really weighed on my mental health, to be honest. Like there would be days I would just be in my room and just crying. I do not miss having homeworks on the weekends. I do not miss having projects to get done. But what I miss is definitely like my friends and the clubs and the organizations that I joined and I was a part of. I absolutely love being out of college. I do not want to go back. So friends from college, am I still close to my friends? And how do I deal with that? So it's definitely hard to stay connected, but one thing that I know about friendships is if you're good friends with someone and you guys genuinely love each other, no matter how long you guys are away from each other, you guys will always be able to click back into motion once you guys are able to be together. And I feel like that's how it is for me with my really good friends from college. So I definitely lost touch with a lot of people in terms of like the different things that I was involved in, but people who, you know, stuck by me were still super close. And even through COVID, we were trying to find ways to stay connected. So we would do like Zoom calls and watch a movie together through Zoom. Even up till now, like we still try to put things together so we can have Zoom calls or, you know, watch shows. It's definitely hard, but there definitely are ways to stay connected through social media. You know, every time I see my friend post a picture, like I comment, you know, I reply to their stories. Those are ways to stay connected, even if you're not FaceTiming or calling the person every single day. That's basically how I'm staying connected with friends from college. So I would say it's good. I wish it could be better, and it's really sad because I really wish that at least one of them was living in Philly with me. That's not the situation, but yeah, so it's all about putting in the effort before and after of how you balance full-time work, content creating, and other things. I think this means like how I was doing it in college and how I'm doing it now. Okay, you guys, in college I wasn't doing it. College was a very hectic time of my life. If you guys noticed, like my channel took a while to really build up because I wasn't posting consistently. I wasn't, you know, creating a community on my channel because I was just so busy all the time. Like I would just, you know, once in a while post a video and be like, hey you guys, and just show up once in a while. Basically in college I tried my best, and since I graduated, like you guys can attest to the fact that that hasn't happened, which is actually something I'm super proud of. Now it's so much better for me to schedule out my time because you guys, I don't have homework on the weekends. Do you know how revolutionary that is for me? If I'm doing any work on the weekend, it's all YouTube, it's all social media. My weekends are scheduled for YouTube and hanging out with my friends and just doing whatever I want. It's so much easier for me now. I will not lie, it's so much easier now that I'm working. I have so much more time. So what was the hardest part about moving cities? Honestly, I don't think it was super hard for me, mainly because I feel like when you're an international student, you're just kind of used to adapting to a new place. I knew after I graduated I was going to move again, so I think I was already mentally prepared for that. There's just so many things I had to think about when I was looking for an apartment, so that was very hard, honestly. Like I looked at so many different places before I found this place, and honestly I've been contemplating probably moving next year. It's not decided before you guys come for me, but that's something that I've been thinking about, and I've been looking up stuff again. And to you guys, it's not easy to find an apartment that's in your freaking budget and has every single thing that you want. So that's definitely been the hardest thing in terms of the moving process. Like that was so so freaking hard. It took me a while to find this place. How has work been? How different is it from college? Procrastination, motivation. Procrastination is still a thing, I would say, but it's not as severe as in college because working, they're quicker deadlines, I would say. I don't know, it's just different for me. I don't know how exactly to explain it. You're constantly working with people, so if your person you're working with is doing all the work, then that doesn't look good on you. So it's like you have to do the work too to kind of be like, you know, we're actually working on this together. Everybody's getting paid to do this, so it's like you get your work done. Like it's 9 to 5. And also, what are you doing 9 to 5? You know, with college, it's like you go to class and you have free time. But here it's like you have a specific amount of time from 9 to 5 to do work. If you're not doing work in that time, what are you doing? So it's a different mentality, right? You can't just spend your time on your phone. I have to make sure that I'm on track. It's not like I'm lagging behind people I'm working with, if that makes sense. And motivation, there are definitely days where I don't feel like doing anything, especially working from home. Sometimes I wake up and I'm just like, I just want to sleep all day. And so definitely motivation is just something that would always go up and down, and that's kind of how that works. So yeah. Someone asked, how did I find apartments? I just talked about how hard it was to find apartment. You just have to look online. That's honestly my biggest advice. Online is your friend. Online is where you should go to because there's apartments.com, there's apartmentlist.com, because I can mention them off my mind because of how long I spent on these freaking websites. There's Vilter, there's Trulio, Pad Mapper. Just don't stop looking and start looking early because you have to find places that you actually want to go look at. So yeah, so you have to like have a list. For example, you find 5 places that you like and you want to go look at them. So you have that list of 5 places, then you have to go look at them and make sure that you like them. You guys, it's a lot, but you can do it. Online is your best friend. That's how I did it. So how is it living by myself? Well, you guys can see that in my living alone diaries. I just love it. It's been a really great time. Of course, it gets lonely at times, but in general, I honestly just love that I can dance around in my underwear. I can make as much noise as I want to make. Of course, not disturbing my neighbors, but I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot about being an adult, figuring things out on my own. I think it's been really good, especially for me to grow as a person. Yeah. I really like that. Alright, I knew this question was going to come up. What's going on in my love life? You people always want to know if your girl has a boyfriend, but the answer is also no. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't exactly have any romantic thing going on in my life. Dating is non-existent. So I created a Hinge account. You guys, I honestly don't know why I did it. It's still on, and once in a while I get like a like and I look at the person and I'm like, I don't know. I just haven't found anyone that I feel like I want to get to know, and I haven't met anyone either that I feel like I want to get to know. And honestly, I'm not rushing it, you know. Whenever it happens, it happens. There was a time where I was talking to some guy and I thought he was interested in me, but I wasn't sure. I remember I was talking to my friends about it, and then one of my really good guy friends, Shalon was like, he's definitely interested in you. But then I think I brought up like meeting up in person and it just kind of fizzled out from there. So I guess he wasn't interested. I don't know. I just let that fizzle out. I wasn't like, you know, emotionally invested or anything. So yeah, that happened. But apart from that, there hasn't been anything going on. Did you feel a bit confused or disoriented settling down into life after grad? Yes, I still feel that sometimes because I'm still trying to figure life out. Like I said, imposter syndrome is a huge thing at work. Sometimes I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing, or like, did I trick these people into hiring me? Like, did I tell them I could do this? But it's all a learning process. Adulting, it's like, what the heck is all these things that I have to think about? Everything just falls into place eventually, and that's just the method that I keep on. I'm just like, it's just going to fall in place eventually. So I try not to stress myself about things, but there definitely is a lot of confusion once in a while, but I just try to take it one step at a time. So what's your daily routine like now that school is out of the way? Like I said, you guys, I wake up, I get ready for the day, I work. After work, I might film a video like now, edit a video or work on YouTube, or go hang out with friends, or go out for ice cream, or go to the store. To be honest with you, I'm a grandma. I go to bed around 10, then I wake up and I do the exact same thing again. So that's basically my daily routine. I think that's the one thing that I miss about college, is having more free time. So it's like, you know, you have class, you have free time, you have a class, you have free time. Now it's more just you have work, then free time. But then on the weekends, you also don't have to, you know, stress yourself about anything. So yeah, little summary of what's going on in my life. I hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A/life update, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching my videos, you guys. I absolutely love replying to you guys on my comments. Make sure to leave a comment. You know, I'll talk to you guys, what you guys think. Love you guys so much. Have an amazing day. Peace and strength. Bye.